Welcome to the Stizzy Chronicles. I'm Stizzy. On this channel, I chronicle my life as an RV newbie. For the past 6 months, I've been living full-time in my RV, rent-free on a ranch. I've been able to do that by volunteering through a program called WWOOF. WWOOF is a network of farms, ranches, and homesteads where volunteers like me get to learn about what it's like to operate a farm or a homestead or a ranch. We contribute about 5 hours a day or 25 hours a week. And in exchange, our host family takes care of our lodging and our food. In my situation, since I live full-time in my RV, on this particular ranch, I was given a place to park, and my host family also took care of my hookups. That included water, electric, and sewer. Now, each host family and each location is different, but this is what it's like at my location. In a previous video, I showed you what my mornings are like feeding the animals. If you're interested in that video, check the links in the description. Today, I'm going to show you some of the other activities that I do on the ranch as a woofer. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about what it's like to be a nomad, what it's like to do work exchange, DIY maintenance on the RV, things of that nature, be sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and watch to the very end. Ready? Throughout the video, you will notice that I have someone joining me today. This is an individual who has worked on the ranch in other capacities before, but today I am training her on animal care. They're very skittish. I feel like at least the goats got used to us over time. I mean, the water itself looks a little clean, looks pretty good, but I'm not a fan of this, so. And these things aren't the funnest to pick up, especially when they're all the way full. And this should be going off already, so it sounds like someone turned the water off. Let me see what's going on here. Because usually this already starts going. Okay, so that's a problem. I think this might be a sign that something's happening with the solar pump, because I believe that this is connected to that. So I'm gonna shoot a text to the group chat, because I don't know what the heck to do. While feeding the animals, I like to check on their water, and while in the pasture with the rams, I realized that there was a bit of algae buildup on their trough that I wanted to clean off. I cleaned everything off, dumped their water, and then realized that the water pump wasn't working. The trough should have been filling up after I dumped everything, however it was not. That pump also feeds the water for the bucks or the billy goats, so I did check on that as well. I reached out to the host family to let them know that we were having an issue, because communication is key, and then we set up a plan to get this all figured out. I just heard what sounds like a donkey. I feel like somebody has a donkey nearby. Nope, this one's off too. Okay. So hopefully, wait. So hopefully we will get something. Okay, Corey's gonna check the water when we get back. Yeah, that's all I was gonna be able to do. If there was an obvious spilling, Corey can have fun over here. Anything I would do will require time on YouTube. At this point, we do have a plan of action. Corey, which is another woofer, is going to be working on the pump. I'm just over here being nosy. I really don't know what to do with this pump. I just wanted to show the lady where it was. But y'all know, since I am Mrs. Fix-It, I could figure it out. It's just that would delay time, and we still need to finish feeding all the rest of the ranch babies. So we're going to let the other woofer take care of it.
They will check on that later. And maybe, I hope it does rain. That way the sheep will at least have some water until we can figure this out. Otherwise, I may have to put them in buckets. So can you grab that one, and then you can feed Bad Boy? A lot of times he stays over in that corner, and I just feed him through the gate. So I guess he's being greedy today. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Can I get in? Let me get in. So this is Bad Boy's little area. He can't reach the trough. And we have this timer set up. So it fills up like every day at like 9 o'clock. Let me see if it'll go off for us. Oh, 10 minutes manual. No. Who put it on 10 minutes? So this goes off like every day at 9 o'clock for about a minute, and it's perfectly where it fills this up and fills up his little mud bath.
If you watched the previous video, you would know that Bad Boy, our resident pot-bellied pig, usually hangs out with the does, aka the female goats. However, our female goats have been moved around a bit, and now he's hanging out with our ewes, which are our female sheep. The feeding for the outer pastures have been completed. I do have my little routine. So now that we're done in that area, we put away their buckets, and now it's time to head over to where the chickens are.
These are our funny neck or naked necks Turkins. Guess Turkins. So you see that one right there that looks like it's gonna die?
Yeah.
That is a breed I did not know called Turkin, and that's what we have. So we have, I think now we're down to about 39. 40 were ordered, but now we're down to 39. So these are going to replace, these are going to be hens to replace the ones that are old age.
Oh, gotcha.
So water I'll have to do. We have 3 waters right now. That one I'm gonna leave. Unfortunately, the way this is set up, you kind of gotta get comfortable with getting inside and be careful. This thing has jagged little edges everywhere, but you gotta go in.
If you've ever wanted to raise chickens on your own, make sure to hit that like button and let me know what your favorite farm or ranch animal is in the comments.
So occasionally, with the chickens, with their feed, we can mix in cayenne pepper. There's also the option of putting it in one of, there's like some containers that are on the side here that I can show you. Only problem is if it rains, then all that just goes to waste. So I found that it's been kind of easy for me to just on occasion put it in those tubes. We can sit this here. This is where we'll get the water. We'll put it in the tubes.
Looking for new homes.
The ones over there, yup. This is just one that's just, that's just a hen milling around, but just next to us, yes, we have our roosters, and then we'll also see, here we go. So here's the cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And then with the Turkins, since one of them is actually empty, we can actually refill it with some electrolytes.
Okay.
So sometimes we just fill it with water, but one's empty, and I remembered because you're here. And it's just 2 of these scoops, and then you fill that up, and then put it in the feeder. And that's their little Gatorade, I suppose. Goes cursing me out right now. Also with water troughs, like the beginning of the month, they put apple cider vinegar in it. has some benefits that I have yet to look up, so I don't know.
Okay.
But that's one of the things I think pops up on the Google Notes. Alright. So this one will have electrolytes, and then when I fill that one up, since there's water in there, it won't. At least one of them. I don't know. I probably could do like a half and half. I'm not really certain, but I usually just stick to one. Fill that up. Okay, that's good enough. And then I would recommend, once you put the lid on, just holding it like this until we get over there.
Okay.
Just so nothing spills. And we can leave this because we gotta come back this way anyway. If you want to just leave it open.
Leave it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody that comes out, anybody that gets out can get out even if it's closed.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, there you go. Scoot, scoot, scatter, scatter. Good to go. All right. Now this little thing here, I have this up here just in case we get another feeder. They make a mess.
Okay.
So I was trying to I put this underneath hoping that it'll collect there and they'll eat from that.
Okay.
So that's a test that we got going on. So those are our turkeys. They're done. Chickly D's, you're next. And I usually just pour it in knowing that as they eat it, it just falls.
What does this keep from eating?
Yep. I don't know. It helps with it's something good for them. I just don't know what. Excuse me, Mom. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. We're just gonna leave this here because we're gonna grab some feed for this section here.
Okay.
And then we can also afterwards grab some feed for the ducks. So at the end of the night, we try to get these ducks all in one location. So when if they have an egg, it's easier to find. Now it is time to clean the duck pond, so we can do that. And how you do it is certainly up to you. I start off while there's still water in there, at least loosening up this gritty stuff. Whatever you do, do not step in this, you will fall. You will bust your ass.
Slippery?
Very slippery indeed. If by chance they have a baby in here, that's what the lacrosse stick is for. I don't know if that's really what it is, but that's what it looks like. Chicken eggs are probably the most common eggs that people eat, but you can also eat duck eggs, quail eggs, guinea fowl eggs, emu eggs, turkey eggs, and the list goes on. In the comments, let me know what type of eggs that you had and what was your favorite. That should at least start it off. Now, just to loosen things up. And then from here, this is where we can use so this little stick here,
Yeah.
or whatever that is, in here. Well, this is how it's set up.
Okay.
Nice cool thing. Yes. There we go. And then what you'll start seeing like the little tornado of water, little cyclone. And you know it's going down. If by chance it's like, oh, I don't see, it's starting to pick up. Sometimes it gets things, yes, and that causes it to act weird.
That's really cool. Nice setup.
It is. And then once it gets low enough, this is set on the timer, similar to, it's not an automatic timer, but turning this on won't do it. You got to do the timer part.
Okay.
Threw me off the first time I was here. Okay. And usually, I want to say we put it at like 30 minutes, even though that sounds like a lot. It's usually a good amount that is full. And before I close it, I just kind of give it a little spritz over.
Goats are eating the...
I know. The goats eat their food. They eat the goats' food. It's just like a never-ending battle. The kids, or baby goats, are now at the age where they are now being weaned off of their mothers so they can transition to their new forever home. I just got this one out. I don't, we just did this game, so I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if it's stuck or just a knucklehead. To set these kiddos up for success, we monitor them closely. One thing that we look for is any changes in their bowel movement. Diarrhea can be a sign of parasites. Some of them do have poopy butt, so we are going to administer some medication. So since you're the nurse, you know who's going to be in charge of chasing after them and who's going to be in charge of administering, right?
Good to me.
Okay. Come here. You got it. Okay. And stay there. We'll get you later. There's poopy butt, just so you know.
Okay. It must not taste good.
Guess not. I just usually let them set themselves.
That is a lot of noise. Oops, sorry.
Alright, so we just did pink, now we need to do magenta. As you can see, these kiddos do not make it easy, whether it's to administer medication or to take photos. If you want to see more goat chaos, make sure you subscribe. There you go. Come on. That was the easiest one so far. All right, now we got to get the knucklehead. All right. Now let's. Maybe it tastes like tequila. It
smells like rubbing it.
Oh. Yep. You got yourself stuck. That's what you get.
Sorry, it wouldn't go in.
Here we go. I think I smelled that little bit of alcohol. I did get a whiff. All right. I know they are tired of me. I done had to take pictures of them, which required me to chase them around. Had to put the collars on them. Had to steal babies yesterday. So I am not a friend. And that hurts my feelings because I wanted to be friends. Since y'all pooped all in the other one. I'll just rinse it out. It's not that far. They're like, I don't even want to eat because you're just, screw you, lady. Feels good? Yeah. Good.
Looks good.
Can you watch that? Cause I shouldn't even put that there. They probably just as bad as they mamas. Thank you.
Listen, it's over here. It's over here.
All right. Poopy butts. There we go. We can do like a half, I guess. I think I only did a half the first time. I'm coming,
Like this
Pinky.
much?
Yeah, that should be good. There you go. That should be enough for y'all. All right. Final stretch. We're approaching, which would be our boarding dogs. Here on the ranch, we do have a boarding facility where people can board their pets. Cats will be hosted at the main house, and the dogs are hosted in the main kennel. Sorry, Braylon, I didn't mean to scare you. For my pet parents and grandparents, drop an emoji so we know what type of animals you have in your family and put their name in the comments. He is a fast eater. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. You're like, bring it. I guess we can take you out already then. Since you done ate so fast. Well, I'll leave that in there. You know the drill. Come on. Let's go. Give you some runaround space. Come on. He's not here anymore. You can't bark at your friend. Lucky. Lucky. Come on. So this is kind of the reason why there is a leash right on his gate, because he doesn't really, he's usually all over the place. Lucky butt. Lucky butt. Come here. Look, I got food. There we go. There we go. Everywhere but where I need you. Here's food in here. Greedy butt. Lucky butt. There we go. Then always check the water, because it gets gross for some reason. And we usually let the weather kind of determine how long they're outside.
If it's really hot,
Yeah.
weird, if it's raining.
Yeah. And it also depends on the dog, because like it rained the other day, he was having a blast. Like he was just acting crazy. So I was like, do I let you stay? Like, what do you want to do?
Right?
And last but certainly not least are our Anatolian Shepherds, which we are fostering on the ranch. They're usually the last on my stop, so I have more time to spend with them. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to like. If you want to learn more about my journey and my adventures, be sure to subscribe. If you're interested in learning more about WWOOF or other work exchange programs, check the links in the description, and I will see you next time.